Good day everyone, my name is Lee Xin Hui, matrix number 285233. Now I would like to presenting on the first part, which is training need assessment for Hong Leong Assurance Berhad. For your information, the company that we choose to conduct a training is Hong Leong Assurance, HLA, Malaysia's largest leading local life insurance company under the umbrella of HLA Holdings Sdn Berhad, which is wholly owned by the Hong Leong Financial Group Berhad. The trigger event that led us to conduct this assessment is we observed that there are significant decrease in the net profit of 2020, which is 14.1% compared to the previous year. This shows the performance of the company was decreased. Additionally, there has been a surge in customer complaints primarily related to the unsatisfaction claims and delays in claim processing. This evidence that the employee performance is impacting the customer satisfactions. As you can see in the Google reviews, the customer satisfaction of Hong Leong Assurance is very low. Moving on to the TNA, which is Training Need Assessment, a process that helps to identify and address performance gaps within the organization by conducting 3 levels of analysis. First of all, let us start with the organization analysis. We examine Hong Leong Assurance aim, objective, and challenges. Their vision is to be the insurer of choice in Malaysia, providing financial security and peace of mind to customers through innovation, product, and excellent service. However, we identified gaps that need attention to achieve the visions. Next, for the operational analysis, here we focus on the task analysis and job responsibilities. We aim to identify any skill or knowledge defects that might be hidden the employee's performance. By analyzing the task, we can better understanding the training intervals required. Lastly, we conduct a person analysis to evaluate the KSA, which is knowledge, skill, and abilities. The analysis allows us to identify specific performance gaps and training needs. It becomes evidence that certain skills and knowledge were lacking, especially in the customer department. Based on the findings of Training Need Assessment, which is TNA, we have identified several areas that require immediate attention. Hong Leong Assurance employee lack of motivation and communication skill, which are crucial for providing expectation customer service. Therefore, our focus for the training program should be on the customer service agents and employee who directly interact with the customer. By providing them with specialized training, we can address the deficiencies in motivation and communication skill, and even though the emotional control. This in turn will improve the customer satisfaction and help to resolve complaints efficiency and ultimately increase the revenue of Hong Leong Assurance.
Good day everyone, my name is Wei, matrix number 285914. Now I'm going to present about training objective. The first objective of this training is to improve the motivation of employee and the communication skill of the employee to serve the customers with better qualities. We will provide lessons that encourage employee to express interest and learn more about how to be confident to handle client requirements. Second, let employee learn emotional control to have the ability to overcome problems professionally when faced a frustrated customers. We will train them to be positive, optimistic, and be patient, as well as encourage employees to adopt positive mindsets, emotion, and behavior.
Good day everyone, my name is Wei Jian. My matrix number is 2x6162. Today, I'm going to explain training methods. The first training method is classroom lecture method. We will be teaching the concept and knowledge of communication skills. To enhance the learning process, we will create a meaningful connection and promote active engagement. The second method is demonstration. Demonstration is lectures with show how to do component. To ensure the demonstration being effective, we will break down the lesson plan into smaller and easier learned parts. The third method is role play. Role play entails participants performing tasks in simulated real-life scenario. So, we will split our employee or trainees into a few groups that consist of 3 persons in a group. 2 persons will be acting, which one of them will act as client. Meanwhile, the other one will act as employee, and the third person will act as observer. Next, we will be identifying training site, trainers, materials, and so on. The first is multi-purpose hall that equipped with chair, table, and conditioner. The second is trainer team that consists of 5 people. The third is projector. The fourth is computer. The fifth is training curriculum. And the sixth is visual aids. Our training plan will be separated into 5 parts. The first part is registration of trainee and ice breaking. The second part is slot 1 sharing sessions, which motivate employee and improve employee communication skills. The third part is break time. The fourth part is slot 2 sharing sessions that teach emotional control. The final part is role play or discussions.
Now I'm going to present about develop and prepare materials. The first step for developing training materials is identifying training needs. This step helps determine the kinds of materials that shall develop. Our company, Honglong Insurance, perhaps trainer needs to improve motivation of insurance agents and provide skills that how to explain clearly about policy coverage. The second step is choosing delivery methods. The best delivery methods must be chosen based on company objectives and training requirements. Our company will use class lecture as delivery methods because trainer can present to large audience and large material can be covered and discussed in a short time. The third step is creating a timeline for training development. Developing and following to a timeline is the best approach to prepare training because this enables to know training delivery, estimate the time, and identify the materials need to be created. The fourth step is creating an outline. Analyzing the job or task is the best technique to develop an outline for training materials. Employees will be able to swiftly and simply comprehend the contents as a result. The following step is keeping training materials short and easy to understand. Our company will prepare training materials by using colorful presentation slides, background music, videos, and even infographics instead of long-form content for our class lecture training. Lastly, add visual in the training materials to keep learners engaged. This is the more effective knowledge delivery and the demonstration of difficult ideas. We decide to include related image, chart, and graphic to assist learners keep in mind the contents. That's all from me.
Good day to Doctor and everyone. My name is Kopeni, metric number 2S7503. Now let me continue with the program implementation. Program implementation is putting a project plan into action to produce the deliverables. You should consider the timeline, employee engagement, learning KPI goals, and related resources such as facilities and equipment. The training program's preparation work can be divided into several parts. First, Simhu will determine the employees who need to participate in the training program. For example, pose some questions and challenges to employees and ask them to demonstrate their problem-solving skills. After the observation, the employees will be divided into 2 groups. Those who need training and those who do not need further training. After determining the participants in the training programs, Awe and Zewei will be responsible for monitoring the training programs. Ensure that the program runs smoothly. Their job scopes include collecting and analyzing data and information related to the programs and outsource qualified trainers to give lecture to the employees. Besides, Prepare and provide all the tools and materials needed, such as projector and visual aids. Next, Wei will be in charge of managing all costs involved in the training programs. He will oversee the budgeting process for the program, including estimating costs, tracking expenditures, and managing financial resources. Lastly, I will be in charge of the evaluation and documentation based on the training program outcomes. The scope of work includes designing and implementing evaluation methodologies, such as training process observation. After that, analyze the data collected to identify the effectiveness of the training program and possible improvement for further training programs. Additionally, summarize the program's outcome in the reports and presentations. Next, I will move to the challenges that our group possibly face during the training implementation phase. First, different trainee personalities. Employees might have different learning styles, motivation, response, and so on. It can be handled through fostering open communication. For example, trainers can create a space where the trainees feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, asking questions, and seeking clarification. Another challenge is performance appraisal bias. Bias here refers to the distortion of inaccurate measurement results. For example, halo effect. It occurs when the evaluator has an overall positive impression of the employee, and this affects the evaluator's perception of the employee's performance. The challenge can be handled by implementing a standardized evaluation process that includes clear rating scales and guidelines to ensure fairness. The evaluators must use the rating scale as a reference and provide specific evidence to support their evaluation results to prevent bias. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Chia Zawei. Matrix number is 2x6006. So now come to the last stage, which is evaluations. So what is evaluations? Training evaluation can be defined as any attempt to obtain information which is feedback on the effect of a training program and to assess the value of training in the light of the information for improving further training. So, as a way to gauge change in knowledge, skill, attitude, job performance, price, and the caliber of training facility, evaluation of training can be seen as a measure of change in this area. So next is evaluation phase. Evaluation phase has inputs, procedure, and output similar to the other phase. Process evaluation and outcome evaluation are the final two categories of evaluation outputs. Process evaluation, which is often referred to as formative evaluations, which is contrast the developed training with what really translates in the training program. The success of training in achievement its goal is assessed by outcome evaluation, also known as a summative evaluation, which consists of reactions, learning, behavior, and organization results. Next is training evaluation plan. The training evaluation plan that we approached in the plan was the scope, aim, and objective of the evaluations. All of this should be based primarily on the training objective and expectation of outcome. This will help to ensure that the evaluation objective and the method are tightly aligned with the training objective and expectations regarding the impact and outcome of the training. We also evaluate the resource needed and area of the expertise needed in the training program, which data will need to be collected and what analysis will be needed, how the result will be reported, and who they will be reported to. Thus, producing an evaluation plan allows us to identify necessary resources and any potential barrier to the evaluation process and to get information to improve the program. From here, giving the improvement in the training and development to reach the objective. Next is evaluation form. The approach we utilize is the Kirkpatrick model, which was proposed in 1959 by internationally famous futurist Professor Donald. It consists of 4 levels, which is reaction. By measuring the insurance agent engagement, their level of contribution, and their response to it. Level 2, which is learning. Examine the learning impact of the insurance agent and evaluate their command of knowledge and skill to ascertain their level of learning attention. Level 3, which is behavior. To evaluate how well people put the knowledge they have learned into practice and results. The last level, which is result. To see if the training meets the expectation of the insurance agents. Thus, the following are the forms that will be shared with agents who will participate in the training program. In conclusion, throughout the training and development phase, we gain valuable insights and knowledge, and then we discover that agents require regular training in order to develop their abilities and learn new ones in order to accomplish their objectives. In addition, we acknowledge that by employing the ADDIE models, we can accurately measure and comprehend our agents' growth and giving them the necessary training to further each agent development. As a result, having this knowledge and skill will help agents to achieve quick results and achievement in the insurance industry.